Welcome back, everyone. This is Nate from Nate's Here There, coming to you from near or far. Today, I have it says a 4-stop, but it's actually a 3-stop. Going to Myrtle Beach, Surfside, and back here. So we're going to see what kind of adventure we see along the way. So grab a chair on this day the Lord has made. Sit back and enjoy. Somebody the other day asked me about a tour of the truck. I thought I'd show you a little bit about I sleep under a sleeping bag. It's easy just to put it in, zip it up. Well, I gotta get another sleeping bag. This zipper's busted in this one. I got my clock and my Keurig. I brought me some. Now, I didn't bring out as much as I did last week because I'm eating something different with my toaster oven. I didn't bring my toaster oven out, and that's my microwave. I always set the time on it, just like I feel like I'm at home. Come up to the front, I got my cooler. I already showed what I put in it, so. Got a heavy trash can up front. And some chargers. Cell phone chargers and my GPS and my camera. That's a good thing to have right there in that windshield right here. That camera right there. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. There's some things I, really don't like that happen some days. But there's some things. Sorry, I got to move the camera. Sorry about that. But like things messing up. Your GPS won't. Now, the reason I didn't use a GPS is just have something to go by. I know where all these stores are because I live in the area, so I kind of know the area. But it's like the safety man was talking about a while ago. I was in the office and was getting my bills. The safety man was talking, saying, okay, this new co-pilot system we have in the trucks is good around here, but what would happen if we go out somewhere else that we don't live around or we're not used to? I mean, it's good to have, but the biggest thing you need is a road atlas. And you got directions to the stores. So just use your own judgment. I drove down the highway a little bit. I'm right here in Florence, South Carolina. I'm about 70 miles away from my first store. But what I was saying a while ago about using your atlas, if you're over the road, that's the main thing that you're going to use. When I was a trainer, before I see anything, I got dirt all over my arm. I just noticed that. But when I was a trainer, I would not let my students use the GPS until they knew how to read a map. Because if you don't know how to read a map and that GPS goes down, you're really screwed. That's the main GPS that you need, is an atlas, a road atlas. And I'm going to say this too. I stopped off a little bit further down. I'm going to say this too. I'm heading to Myrtle Beach. The best route, if you are you don't have to be a truck driver. You don't have to be a truck driver to get around Myrtle Beach. You can use this route. It will save you plenty of time. Because if you get right there where Coastal Carolina is, all the way up to 17 Business, I have sat there for a long time. The best way to go is 22 to 31. Then South Carolina 31, you can go to anywhere you want to in Myrtle Beach. Another senior driver told me to stop using 501 out of Myrtle Beach because it's killing my time. He said go 31 to 22. That saves you plenty of time. You don't have to be a truck driver to use that route. I'm just letting somebody know it's easy to go that way. Now, I drove down a little bit further. I'm about to get on 22. But I just don't want you to think, what I said a while ago about using the GPS, I don't want you to think I'm being a hypocrite. Because I do use GPS to navigate around these stores. I already know the area. So when I say about using the maps, I've been in here long enough, you kind of know the route they're going to take you. So I'm just saying something for new drivers that's brand new. The best thing to do is not touch that GPS. The reason you see a lot of these drivers on these websites like these YouTube channels where they tearing stuff up is because they're not using their maps. They're getting in towns and tight places where they're not supposed to be. Like Twisted, there's a YouTuber, Twisted Trucker. Well, I'm gonna tell you now, he, and there's another one too. I can't think of the name of him. I don't watch him. Bonehead Truckers, that's him. He will get you too. But that's the best way to stay off of those sites is don't do anything crazy. Use your maps until you get more comfortable with driving. Eventually you'll learn the route, the way you're going to go. So right now I could go to California and I already know which way to go. You go down 20, go to all the way to Birmingham, go up US 78, which is Interstate 22. You run out into Memphis, Tennessee, get on 40, and you stay on 40 until you get to California. So I done done that a lot. I made it to my first stop. Thank goodness. That was the roughest ride. I didn't say this coming down the road when I stopped, a couple times, but my goodness. I got on 22, and this thing, they must have loaded the load wrong. This truck rocked the whole way down here. When I got on 22, it was bad. It was throwing stuff in the floor. Oh, I hate it when it's like that. You're going down the highway and the truck doing like this. That's the reason a lot of truck drivers got back problems, kidney problems and stuff, because of, bouncing and going on. My goodness. I'm getting ready to leave my first stop. Got unloaded. I had to move a trailer for him. That's the thing that this job requires, is we're supposed to move trailers when the store asks us to, because the store is considered like our customer. So that's fine. I don't mind helping somebody out. This store is a good store, 574 here in Surfside Beach. This is a really good store. I like coming here. They get you unloaded really fast. Never have any problems. You shouldn't have any problems anywhere, but that's just the way it goes sometimes. I arrived at my second stop. My second stop ain't but like a mile, 1.3 miles down the highway. It ain't far from the first store. Sorry, I gotta move my camera. Sorry about that. But it ain't but about a mile, 1.3 miles from the other store. This is the Surfside City Neighborhood Market. And I was gonna let you know, I seen a lot of flooding coming down the highway on 22. All the way down through there was flooded. I mean, those rivers were over their banks. Their woods, you couldn't even tell there was woods anymore. It looked like swamplands. So there's gonna be a lot of it's gonna be down here, flooding down here for a while, because this is lower. All right, I'm leaving this stop. Got unloaded. About had a heart attack. This guy was, before I got in there, he had already opened the door. Threw open the door, and the latch got hung in top of the trailer, between the trailer and the door. Oh my goodness, that is so hard to get out. You gotta stick your hand way up in there, even to get it to move, and he was able to get it out. Oh, I'm blessed right there. I arrived at my last stop, my last store for today, and I like this one. I love this one. I'll show you. That right there, these hotels are on Ocean Boulevard. I am 2 streets over from the ocean. I mean, I am that close from seeing the beach. The only thing though, you got those hotels right there in the way. You're not gonna be able to see anything. So I know I will say this store is kind of hard to get into. It's kind of tight. It's you just got to make that hard right turn that they're coming into the store. It's tight sometimes because nobody don't want to move. I'm leaving my last store, heading back to Pageland. I am, got unloaded pretty quick. Shit, the lady that unloaded me is really fast. She's been, her name tag says she's been here 40 years. But I'm gonna go back the same way I came. Yupon to 31. Go back down to Surfside. Go 544 to 31 to 22. Back to 501. You cannot, I'm telling you, you're missing probably 30 stoplights through there. You got Conway, and you got what? You got, you're leaving out of here, you got, you go across the Intercoastal Waterway, you got stoplights like every little bit. I'm missing all that. I'm telling you, it's the way to go when you come down here. I made it back to the DC. Finally. I made it back to the DC here. Only bad thing about it, I'll show you this. That's my refrigerator. The door's open. I gotta figure out how to fix that. The problem is there's a lot of these Freightliners. There's a lot of these Freightliners that does this stuff. The refrigerators will mess up, the doors will, and you can't, you go to shut it and something will bump into it, it'll fly right back open. I gotta put me a strap on it. That's what I've done before. I put me a bungee strap on it. So I ain't got but an hour and 10 minutes left. I am tired. I am dead tired. And I thought I would show you what I'm eating for supper. This is a Walmart plate. I put the baked beans on it. And that's boneless barbecue wings. And this right here is actually what we ate for supper last night. It's chicken. But it's got barbecue sauce, mustard-based barbecue sauce on it, and that's mashed potatoes and gravy right here. I do that a lot. I go to Walmart to get their plates out of the deli. There's some kind of an idea, you know, what I eat sometimes. And I hope you enjoyed this video today. This, we talked about the using your atlas. I cannot express how much you need. If you're over the road, you need to use an atlas. And when you get closer to a town, call for directions. You know, don't rely on a phone. Phone GPS is not a truck GPS. And even truck GPS can get you in trouble sometimes. But with all this said, hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, leave me some feedback in the comments below. Like, share, and comment on the videos. Subscribe to the channel. With all that said, be safe. God bless. I will catch you on the next one. And remember to let go and let God. Bye now.